you ever find yourself scrolling through old photos and wondering, why don't we dress like that anymore? The 70s was a decade of bold experimentation and self-expression, where fashion trends were as diverse as the people who wore them. From psychedelic prints to groovy bell-bottoms, the 70s introduced some unforgettable styles that have unfortunately faded into obscurity over the years. So, dust off your disco ball and let's dive into the 10 forgotten 1970s fashion trends that deserve a comeback. Number 10. Bellbottom jeans. Bell-bottom jeans, or flared pants, were a big hit in the 1970s. They started narrow at the waist and then flared out dramatically from the knees down, forming a bell-like shape. These trousers originated from sailors' fashion in the early 19th century, but gained real popularity in the 70s, symbolizing the free-spirited vibe of the era.
Optical art has spread to the jackets, topping bell-bottom slacks.
Made from denim, cotton, or satin polyester, they offered both comfort and style. Paired with Cuban-heeled shoes or clogs, they created a striking look. Celebrities like Cher helped make them iconic. Although they've faded from the mainstream, they've made occasional comebacks, appreciated by designers and fashion enthusiasts for their retro charm.
Shoes will be fairly wide, with plenty of variety in toe shape.
Did you know that bell-bottoms were so popular that they even made their way into the uniforms of some airline staff in the 1970s? Remember that iconic scene in Dazed and Confused, where the high schoolers strutted around in their bell-bottoms?
Oh, Coach, I forgot.
It's like stepping back in time to an era where fashion was all about freedom and expression. Number 9. Fringe Jackets. Fringe jackets, once a staple of 1970s fashion, originated from Western culture, primarily worn by frontier cowboys for practicality. Beyond function, they became a style statement, with their swaying fringe captivating onlookers. Icons like Emmylou Harris and Dolly Parton popularized them, transitioning fringe jackets into mainstream fashion. Today, celebrities such as Kendall Jenner and Katie Holmes continue to sport updated versions. Designers like Saint Laurent have reintroduced fringe jackets, offering them in various materials like suede and leather. Styling them is versatile. Pairing a black suede fringe jacket with denim and boots creates a chic look. Whether adding 70s vibes or adding a boho touch, fringe jackets remain a timeless fashion choice. John Lennon famously wore a fringe jacket during his Bed In for Peace protest with Yoko Ono, making it a symbol of both style and activism. You could say they were really on the fringe of fashion. Number 8. The Afro. The Afro hairstyle was more than just a way to wear hair. It was a significant symbol of culture. For African Americans, it became a statement of pride and connection to their heritage. By embracing its voluminous, natural appearance, they rejected conventional Eurocentric beauty ideals and celebrated their African roots. Icons like Pam Grier and Diana Ross helped popularize the Afro, turning it into a symbol of self-expression and defiance against societal norms. Its impact stretched far beyond aesthetics, influencing modern interpretations and continuing to celebrate the beauty of natural curls. Today, the Afro remains a powerful emblem of cultural identity and a testament to the resilience and strength of African American heritage. The Afro also played a significant role in the Black Power movement, symbolizing unity and strength among African Americans fighting for civil rights. It was more than a hairstyle. It was a crowning achievement in cultural pride. Think back to the iconic scenes in Shaft and Foxy Brown. Those afros were as bold and powerful as the characters themselves. Number 7. Wide-brimmed hats. Wide-brimmed hats from the 1970s are back in style, offering both sun protection and sophistication to any outfit. Whether you're strolling on the beach or enjoying a rooftop party, these chic accessories add a flattering touch with their wide-brimmed hats. During the 70s, various styles of wide-brimmed hats were popular. The floppy hat, beloved by bohemians, had a soft, pliable brim, perfect for casual occasions like music festivals and picnics. Oversized sun hats, adorned with ribbons and bows, were the choice of glamorous beachgoers, providing ample shade for sun-kissed skin. For a touch of retro elegance, consider the timeless fedora, adding a hint of mystery to your attire. Pair it with classic pieces like flared jeans and a tucked-in blouse for a timeless look. And let's not overlook the cowboy hat, symbolizing rugged individualism and adding a Western flair to any ensemble. Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac often wore wide-brimmed hats as part of her iconic witchy boho style, influencing fashion trends even today. Those hats were truly the top of 70s fashion. Picture this, you're at Woodstock, the sun is shining, the music is playing, and everyone's wearing wide-brimmed hats. It's a snapshot of pure 70s bliss. Number 6. Corduroy pants. Corduroy pants, popular in the 70s, are back in fashion, offering style and comfort for cooler days. Recognizable by their ribbed texture, called whales, corduroy pants vary in width, from casual to sophisticated. They provide warmth with their thick fabric, perfect for autumn and winter outings, while adding depth to outfits. Available in different cuts and earthy tones like browns and greens, corduroy pants offer versatility. For a retro look, choose flared or wide leg styles, reminiscent of disco-era fashion. Pair them with chunky sweaters or turtlenecks for a cozy, chic ensemble. Styling tips include rolling up cuffs to showcase ankle boots and mixing textures like denim and leather with corduroy for a fashionable finish. Corduroy was so beloved that even children's TV characters like Paddington Bear wore corduroy trousers, embedding the fabric into popular culture. Corduroy pants, because why wear smooth pants when you can have built-in air conditioning with all those grooves? Number 5. Wide collar shirts. Wide collar shirts, popular in the 1970s, are making a comeback with their bold and retro style. The Barrymore collar, named after actor John Barrymore's 1920s style, was a key feature of 70s fashion, adorning both men's and women's jackets and shirts. These oversized collars added a touch of campy disco glamour to conservative outfits, like leisure suits and leather jackets, often with visible chest hair peeking out. Inspired by Pam Grier's iconic character Foxy Brown,
I was hoping that Foxy Brown would segue into more Foxy Browns.
Printed polyester blouses with wide collars became a symbol of boldness. Grier's fierce style embodied the era's confidence, whether she was solving crimes or confronting adversaries. These shirts, whether solid-colored or boldly printed, commanded attention wherever they went. The character of John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever sported wide-collared shirts, cementing their place in disco fashion history. Wide collars were truly neck and neck with the hottest trends. Remember the family photo albums where Dad rocked those wide-collared shirts at every wedding? Those collars could probably pick up satellite signals. Number 4. The jumpsuit. During the 1970s, jumpsuits were all the rage. They were stylish, one-piece outfits that could be worn for various occasions, from casual outings to fancy events. Whether it was a denim jumpsuit for a laid-back daytime look, or a jersey jumpsuit with wide-legged pants for a night out, there was a style for everyone. What made jumpsuits so popular was their simplicity. You didn't need to worry about matching separate pieces. With just one garment, you could look put together effortlessly. Whether you were going to work or hitting the dance floor, jumpsuits were the go-to choice. The denim jumpsuits were perfect for relaxed weekends or picnics, giving off a chill vibe when paired with platform sandals and oversized sunglasses. On the other hand, dressier versions made from luxurious fabrics, like jersey or silk, were ideal for evening gatherings. By adding a statement belt or some chunky jewelry, you could easily make heads turn. Elvis Presley famously wore a jumpsuit during his performances in the 1970s, making it a symbol of rock and roll glamour. Talk about jumpsuit fever. Jumpsuits were the original one-and-done outfit, perfect for when you just can't deal with coordinating separates. Number 3. Tie-dye. Tie-dye burst onto the scene in the colorful 1970s as a way for people to express themselves uniquely. Instead of plain clothes, they started twisting and knotting fabric, then soaking it in vibrant colors. From t-shirts to dresses, tie-dye became a symbol of the free-spirited 70s, perfect for music festivals or sunny days out. What made tie-dye special was its unpredictability. Each piece was different, reflecting the wearer's personality. Whether you preferred earthy tones or bright neon shades, tie-dye let you stand out from the crowd and reject conformity. Today, tie-dye is making a comeback. Designers showcase it on runways, and DIY enthusiasts bring it back home. It's a reminder of the era that celebrated individuality and creativity, offering a burst of color and personality in a world that sometimes feels too plain. Janis Joplin was a major tie-dye enthusiast, often seen wearing tie-dye outfits during her performances, solidifying its association with the counterculture movement. Number 2. Hot pants. Hot pants, the super short shorts from the 1970s, were all about bold fashion. They were worn by both men and women and showed off a lot of skin. People loved them for their freedom and fun. Hot pants came in many colors and patterns, perfect for any occasion. Whether you were dancing at a disco or hanging out on the beach, hot pants were the go-to choice. They were a symbol of confidence and playfulness.
I hope you're really satisfied.
Women paired hot pants with tight t-shirts for a sexy look. Men also joined in wearing these short shorts proudly. The 70s were a time for breaking rules, and hot pants were part of that rebellion. They celebrated individuality and defined traditional fashion. Now, hot pants are a cool reminder of the past. They bring back memories of carefree days and disco vibes. Wearing hot pants is a fun way to embrace that spirit. Fashion should be enjoyable, and hot pants capture that free-spirited, leg-showing attitude we could use more of today. Iconic figures like Tina Turner and David Bowie rocked hot pants on stage, making them an unforgettable part of their signature looks. Hot pants were truly short and sweet. Picture this. You're at a summer barbecue in the 70s. The sun is shining, and everyone is in their hot pants. It's a scene straight out of a nostalgic dream. Number 1. Platform shoes. In the fun-filled 1970s, platform shoes were a big deal. These shoes were all about making a statement and looking taller. They had thick soles made from materials like cork, rubber, or wood. People who wanted to stand out loved wearing them. Platform shoes have been around for a long time, but they became super popular in the 70s. The disco era especially loved them. And you could see platform sandals, boots, and heels everywhere. Whether you were dancing or walking around town, platforms were a must-have fashion item. There were all sorts of styles available, like chunky sandals for summer, disco boots for nights out, and even platform clogs. They came in bright colors and bold patterns, making them hard to miss. They were perfect with wide-legged bell-bottoms, keeping the bottoms from touching the ground. Platform shoes weren't just about fashion, they were also about expressing yourself and rebelling. Musicians like Kiss wore really tall platforms, while others wore more normal ones. In the 70s, platforms were a big part of black culture too. Even though people stopped wearing them as much in the early 80s, platform shoes left a lasting impact on fashion. Platform shoes were so iconic that they were immortalized in the ABBA Museum in Stockholm, showcasing the band's flamboyant stage costumes. Platform shoes were truly a step above the rest, and the only footwear that could double as a step stool in a pinch. The 1970s left us with some incredible fashion trends that deserve a comeback. From bell-bottoms to platform shoes, these styles brought flair and personality to the era. Which forgotten trend from the 70s would you love to see make a comeback in today's fashion scene? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more nostalgic content like this. And be sure to check out our other videos for a trip down memory lane.